Welcome to Home Cinema and Tech Review. In this video I'm excited because I'm going to change my monitor, my desktop layout, and how I work daily at office. And I am going to do this with a portable monitor. Yes, you heard me right. I'm going to change my fixed big 4K and 39-inch ultra-wide monitor with a portable monitor. Here's why. Let me just be clear. For some people, this might not sound great because the fixed monitor has a big size and a lot of working space, but I'm going to explain why in a minute. This is more logical than you think. Early in the channel, I reviewed the Zeuslap Z14W. In that video, I've shown how you can improve your workflow, but with this Z15W, I'm going to be replacing my office system. The reason being, first of all, the ultra-wide monitors, okay, let's face it, has wide pixels like 4K resolution on the vertical, but the horizontal, but vertical resolution is lower because it's so thin. It's not 16 by 9, it's like 21 by 9, maybe 24 by 9. So technically you got the resolution of 4K on the horizontal side, but for the vertical side, which you use your Premiere Pro or audio editing tools or custom tools like drawing equipment, what you use like a Photoshop, Illustrator, your panels, this vertical resolution might not be enough for you. That's the first thing if you're a designer and hardworking person like me, if you're doing multiple things. The second thing is, this is not just about that. Early in my experience, like 20 years with tech, I've created a lot of guides that you can use and, separate the programs with different applications or create this different desktops like desktop 1, desktop 2 setups, so switch between them to make everything easier. Those software solutions could help, but when your mind is fixated, I'm not a very young person, let's just admit that. So technically, this is about how you used to work. This is not going to be scientific. This is my way of workflow that I'm explaining. So if you got Premiere on one side or Adobe Audition on the other side or, Illustrator on the other hand, and also like Excel files and also emails, you want to split them in a different section so your mind automatically turns when you have one job here, one job here. Like you're actually not totally multitasking, but you're dividing each app in a different place. So your mindset is like, okay, I'm going to finish this and then turn to this and finish this. I'm not talking about multitasking everything in the same time, but when you do it like a software like this, okay, you got multiple apps, you can split them up, you can drop it down, you can flip it up, all these things possible. But with the single monitor, it's not physically there, it's not totally there. So if you move something, it just messes up the other stuff, and you always have to check back. You go back and forth like this, or you gotta create a custom desktop setup like 1 or 2 or 3. So let me know which one is suitable for you. But in this video, I'm going to explain. I'm going to use my Huawei Core i9 laptop right here. It is connected to this screen as a single device, okay, no additional thing. I got a dock here, and I got external GPU dock, which I connected an RTX 4060 for renders, editings, and speed up the process of my workflow because I need GPU power, but this device has only Intel, HD graphics, I guess. So technically, you need extra power, you got an external GPU, and I've created a whole guide about it, so you can go back and watch that guide. So in this video, I'm going to remove this monitor, okay? I'm going to replace it with Z15W. This is from Zeuslap. And what else I'm going to do, I'm going to use a laptop stand like this to put my laptop like a vertical position. I got a 2K monitor at Huawei and touch monitor. So I will be having a monitor from laptop 2K and 2 full HD monitors like this. So in total, I will have 3 monitors, and this device has 100 watts of power delivery. So I'm going to be okay with using one cable to give power and connection to my laptop. So technically, I will be getting rid of the, this clutter, and I will be having more real estate to work on. So this was the first section, what I'm going to do. Then it's time to do it. It's time to do it. Yeah, let's dive in. How this will look in the end And is it going to be suitable for you? I want your comments in the below. Let's dive in. Welcome to the second chapter of the video. In this section, you're seeing my new setup, and I am quite pleased with the results because it's much more simpler for me, much more efficient, and I have more real estate to work on. Let me just show you what I have right now. The Huawei has Intel 13900H CPU, and I have below, like I told you in the beginning, probably external GPU RTX 4060 at the bottom here. I have a dock. I can remove nearly everything. Right now, none of them are connected. I can get rid of entire cabling here. So don't think about from here. The rest, forget about it. From my arm to the outside is gone for now because I haven't, gathered the cables around to make the video faster way, but right now clutter is gone. The only cables are two cables that I'm using. Single Type-C cable to connect to Zeuslap Z15W, and the second cable is from Z15W Zeuslap to power adapter. So I am charging now using 3 monitors, have bigger real estate, 2K monitor here, 16-inch, because this is a Huawei D16, and these two 15-inch IPS monitors are going to helping me out. So on one hand, I got Photoshop. On the other hand, I got probably, this is a Firefox, I guess. And I can also use Illustrator and audio editing tools here. One more thing that I could do to enhance this workflow, I could have add another Z15W to this side. If your laptop supports, you can do similar stuff. What you could have is 2 monitor here, 2 monitor here, 1 in the middle. You got like 5 monitors, and all of them are going to be portable. How crazy is that? So you will have much more real estate to work on. You can separate each workflow, and you can take at least one of them to home or studios that you work. So when you go to a cafe, you will have additional 2 monitors that you can use to enhance your workflow while you're on the go. So this really helps to, I think in my opinion, work more efficiently and also faster, but it depends from one person to another. So it is not like a scientific fact, but for my workflow, this is kind of like my new setup. So if you see similar stuff like my upcoming videos at office, no surprise. This is going to be my future setup. My phone will be on the stand, and I will get rid of the rest of the cables. I will try to arrange and come from bottom to hide the cable of my external GPU. So I will have one single Type-C cable. I need a 1 cable more to connect my external dock to external GPU dock to my laptop, and then I am done with the hardware. So clutter-free, bigger real estate to work on, IPS on the go. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let me just show you some of the advantages of this workflow for office use. And let me just give you first example. If there's a person behind this monitor, like a sitting, because there's a seat there, and I can fold this monitor like this, and I can see their face without any problem. And that's a positive factor if you ask me. So I can do is I can rotate this monitor back to me, or I can flip it again, show them mirror-wise, same screen, so they can see what I'm talking about. It could be like a presentation. They could sitting right in front of me. They could see the screen in reverse position right back at them. And what I could do also, extend my workflow, like I told you, couple of panels here. Let's just think about it, like video panels. Some of the plugins will be here, some of the editing programs will be here, or audio editing will be here. Let's just say video editing will be here, and Illustrator 2D design will be here. And if I have 2 different monitors, that is my dream setup. I think I've used TVs and still do use TVs at home, if you ask me, and I've created the dedicated tutorials and guides. And I think you can make them work efficiently, like with adding custom desktops like desktop 1, desktop 2 for software base, even in the Linux operating system, and also Windows added later on to this journey. So you can technically do it with the software, add a couple of desktop modes and then changing from one to another, and you can use a single monitor and you can be happy. But what I'm trying to show you is having physical monitors will make your brain like more focused, at least on my case. So what I'm going to do is, if I know there is an app and if I draw it, let's just draw it down. Okay, take this one down. I know when I hit the button of the Photoshop, let's just hit from here, it will go right here. I know exactly where it will go. So I can move my mouse faster there, and I know when I finish the job here, I can focus here. So even though people are really not multitasking in mindset, and I'm not talking about just do everything in the same time, that's not possible and that's not humane if you ask me. But I really love physical hardware separation. You can use two HDMI connections into a single big monitor like I showed you in the beginning, and you can separate them like maybe physically, one on the left, one on the right, coming from two different HDMI ports. That can be done, but still won't be giving you the mindset, at least in my perspective, two separate hardware. Let me know what you think about this topic. Have you used a setup like this? And what do you feel about custom solutions like this in the end? I want to know your opinion because that really matters. Everybody creates different setups. I am creating this tutorial to help you to find your solution on desktop terms, laptop terms, or mini PC terms. You can apply what you learn in this video for mini PCs, of course, like regular PCs, but since these are portable, you might go into the direction cheaper fixed screen solutions, and of course laptops like this on the go. Let me know what you think and what do you use. You can write your hardware down in the comment section. Your perfect setup could help the others. But if you haven't watched cheaper QLED or LED TVs, 4K TVs as a monitor, how they could be useful too, there is another guide video. Of course, the pixel density might not ideal like a monitor, but it could be a cheaper alternative. And I want your thoughts on this process. So don't skip. You can go back and watch my external GPU guide too. I hope to see you in the next video. Until the next video, bye from Home Cinema and Tech Review, and hoşça kalın from Turkey, Istanbul. Bye.